Hi, this is Chris from the Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from Political Voices Network.
I was just going to say, I just posted my Minneapolis montage again because that's where we started before, I'm like, now we have to go back because Tim Walz, who's like, isn't he just magic? He's just, talk about Tim Walz a little bit. You retweeted. Yeah, you retweeted. I heard this joke too. Walz is the guy I would ask to walk me home after a night class in college, and Vance is the guy who's the reason I would want an escort. Exactly. That's the difference.
Yeah, I said all along it was going to be an older white guy. I didn't want to allow myself to believe it could be Tim Walz, and I just didn't believe that you'd get someone, and not just that he's been this progressive as a governor, because he wasn't as a congressman. He was very moderate, but also that he's the guy, and I'll say like Elizabeth Warren. And even like Bernie Sanders, he's the guy that you want to put in front of Republicans. Mm-hmm. Like he's the guy that you want to have talking about how working people have been ripped off for a long time, because he can reach Republican voters in a way that's just stunning. I mean, look, I want to keep Secretary Pete as Secretary of Fox News appearances forever, but put this guy in front of right-wing people, he is going to peel so many votes of decent conservatives. Away from the ticket.
I read a tweet earlier. He's one of the helpers Mr. Rogers told us about. He's just, it's like, but you were... I
can't be cynical about this guy. I'm trying to write jokes about him. I can't be cynical. I want to hug him.
I know, mm-hmm. I know. I want to hug her. I was thinking that yesterday. I just want to hug her and lift her up, and like it just must be so exhausting, but they really are such joyful warriors. You just want to like go, oh my God, you're doing so great. Keep going, know.
And also, I want to thank the Republican Party trying to smear this guy for writing so many of my jokes for me. My God, the gang that couldn't smear straight. So let me get this straight. You don't like him because he restored voting rights for felons.
But you're a felon.
And you're voting for a felon. Mm-hmm. Or J.D. Vance, who never saw combat in Iraq, is angry that Tim Walz never saw combat in Iraq. I mean, everything. It's all projection. They've gone through so many lies already with this guy. Even Megyn Kelly, who I hope is my secret Santa at the SiriusXM comedy party. I love her so much. But Tampon Tim... Yeah. Tampon Tim, you're going to go with the sexual predator who walks in on underage girls at a beauty pageant over the guy who's looking out for teenage girls with low income who are menstruating so they don't have a horrible time? This guy is the dad we didn't know we deserved. And I will say, Tampon Tim can stop a red wave.
That's right. I don't know if I stole that joke or I did it. I can't remember anymore whether I did that first or I stole it. But anyway, you said so. You're saying that he has blood coming out of wherever. What a shock! You'll support a rapist you despise over a man who makes sure his high school girls are provided for. I mean, and can I say something too, John? Just that I got to see your beautiful son backstage in New York, who has gotten so tall. He is as tall and beautiful as you are now. It is, and you're so.
He got my wife's good looks and my height and mood disorder. So thank you.
And your beautiful wife. I haven't gotten to see her in so long, but you're so cute with him. And I was just reading. It so struck me. I don't know if you saw this J.D. Vance interview where he brags about telling his 7-year-old son to shut the hell up about Pikachu because he was trying to talk to Donald Trump on the phone. And I thought, this is the party that espouses, family values. I dare you, watch that video and then watch the video Tim Walz with his daughter at the Minnesota State Fair.
Right. I mean, but that's it, right? Man, Baby, and Baby Man. My favorite ticket of all time. J.D. Vance is not even the schoolyard bully.
Right.
He's the punk who follows the schoolyard bully around and makes fun of people that the schoolyard bully just beat up. J.D. Vance, I bet he never even said that to his kid. I bet he made it up to make himself sound tough. That he
like Kristi Noem bragging about shooting her puppy in the face because it makes her look tough.
The cruelty's the point.
Yeah.
These guys are so cynical and they still think the racism is going to help them back home. They still think the cruelty. After 2022, after 2020, after 2018, they all still think this stale 2016 meanness is what America needs right now.
Yeah. How do you come for John Fugelsang on the Bible?
You don't.
Right, okay.
Please, come at me, bro.
I just love this one line from your thread this week. You said MAGA Christianity contains 0% Jesus, but does allow rapists to pick out the unwilling mothers of their children. I mean, of all the lies in that hot mess press conference, again, people were very happy, overturned Roe v. Wade. People, that's what everyone wanted. It's like
75% want me. 75%, bro. 75% of Republicans in the primaries didn't want you. I mean, look, this is what he's going to do. And the media is always going to judge him by a different standard. So let him marginalize his movement even more. I am dedicating the next 3 months to all of these racists who blew their life savings on Let's Go Brandon merchandise. Donald Trump is going to burn your house down, and you're going to pay him to do it. Let him do more press conferences exactly like that, because you know he was scared. And he only did it because he was scared. I was like, what's he announcing? No announcement. He's panicking. Man, baby's only leaving the house once a week to campaign.